Hello, this is the luckiest maths teacher in the world. Today we look at the unitary method. So the unitary method involves problems of rates and ratios. And what we do is we find the value of one unit, hence the name unitary method, and multiply by the number of units required. So that might not make sense to you yet, but hopefully with a few examples it will. So let's go ahead and look at an example. So, if 7 bags of lollies cost $17.50, how much will 12 bags cost? Now, not to confuse you, but I want to first do it without the unitary method to show you what you could do. You could do what we did in the previous video. So you could say 7 bags of lollies is $17.50. And you want to know how much 12 bags will cost. So you can figure out what did I multiply to get from 7 to 12. The problem with that, even though it will work every time, is it's not so easy. I want to give you another method that I think is a little easier. To actually find out what you multiply, you actually have to multiply by 1.714285 and blah, blah, blah. It goes on forever. So that's not an easy way to do it. An easier way is to use the unitary method. So I would first figure out how much one bag of lollies costs and then just multiply it by 12. So, if 7 bags equals $17.50, one bag, I just divide $17.50 by 7, and I get $2.50. So, one bag costs $12.50, so therefore 12 bags will cost 12 lots of $2.50, which is $30. And I think that way is much, much easier to comprehend. Okay, let's look at another couple of examples. So let's have a look at this example here. So my heart beats 99 times in 90 seconds and I want to know how long it will take to beat in 6 minutes. And the problem here is, firstly I have times, how many times my heart will beat, that's no problem. But 90 seconds and 6 minutes are different quantities. So what we have to do is put them into the same units. So hopefully you know that 90 seconds equals 1.5 minutes. So what this is saying is, in 1.5 minutes, my heartbeat is 99 times. I want to know, in 6 minutes, how many times will it beat? So, using the unitary method, I find out how many times my heart will beat in 1 minute. So if I want to find how much in 1 minute, I just go 99 divided by 1.5. And you can use your calculator for that. That just gives you 66. So if my heart beats 99 times in 90 seconds, that is 66 beats per minute. Now it's really easy. To go from 1 minute to 6 minutes, I just times by 6. So in 6 minutes, my heart will beat 66 times 6, which is 396 times. Alright, we'll just do one more example, this time involving ratios. Please pause and copy down if you need this. So look at this question here. A prize is divided amongst Daniel, Brad and Chloe in the ratio 7 to 5 to 6. We know Brad receives $2.25 and we want to find the total prize. So notice that this is different than what we were doing a couple of lessons ago. I'm not saying the prize is $2.25 and it's divided in this ratio. What I'm saying is that I know how much one person got and I need to find out how much the other two people have received. So we're going to use the unitary method to figure this out. So we know that Daniel to Brad to Chloe is 7 to 5 to 6. And remember that each of these numbers here is parts. So Daniel got 7 parts, Brad 5 parts, and Chloe 6 parts. So I found out that Brad, 5 parts, equals $225. So I've got to figure out how much 7 parts is worth and how much 6 parts is worth. So I'm going to use the unitary method. I'm going to first figure out how much 1 part is worth. So if 5 parts is worth $225, I'm going to divide by 5, divide by 5. 1 part will be worth 225 divided 5, which is 45. So that means, therefore, if I want to find out how much Daniel got, I times by 7 because he got 7 parts. So 7 parts is worth 45 times 7, which is 350 $15. So that's how much Daniel received. Now, if I want to find out how much Chloe received, I take my one part and I times it by 6. And I have to do the same with the $45. So one part is $45. 6 parts is 6 times 45, which is 270. So this is how much Chloe received, how much Daniel received, and I already knew how much Brad received. So the total prize pool is 7 parts, $315, to 5 parts, to 6 parts. So the total of all that, I just add those numbers up. 315 plus 225 plus 270. And I get $810. So that's the answer. The total prize was $810, and I found it using the Unitary Method. Hope you've enjoyed this video. This has been the luckiest maths teacher in the world. Have a great day.